Hey Joe, my name's Tim. Nice to meet you. I am gonna just take you around both kayaks real quick. I don't know how much you know about the wilderness kayaks yet. I imagine you probably already looked them up if you got a hold of me and know that they're really, really good kayaks. Real quick, the story behind this is I'm just downsizing and I want to try to get into a Hobie Pro Angler. And I got two fishing kayaks that were really stable, that were just like Pro Anglers but not as expensive. And I did that for the sake of my two boys being able to go fishing with me and stuff. So it's taken up a little too much room in the garage, so now I'm downsizing, because that's kind of a little bit of the story behind it. But okay, so I'll just turn this around for you. So here we're looking at the Midnight Blue. Sorry, the light's kind of bad here. Midnight Blue kayaks. There we go. It's a little bit better. You can see the color here. I'll get up close in a second there. You may or may not know that you can store your paddles in the back here. I don't usually put two on each side. I just happen to have them both on this side and broken down. So what I'll do is I'll usually break down the paddle and kind of split them up and put them on both sides. You don't have to do that. I've seen some people put, a paddle holder in the gear track up in the front here to do that, and get it out of the way. So anyways, the way that the Helix pedal drive works is that it folds forward and it kind of snaps in here with these little doohickeys. And here, I'll see if I can get it to come together a little bit here for you. Very, very easy to operate. There's a big sort of linchpin, I think it's what it's called, that goes in here to hold it in position, but it kind of rides in an upright position like this. And then basically you push this down with some force and it will lock into position. And then that'll obviously push the propeller down, and then it engages this mechanism, which actually ejects it or releases it, so that you can, come into shallow water and stuff. It is the most stable kayak I've ever been on. As a matter of fact, some people say it's more stable than actually a Hobie Pro Angler. I can't say for sure because I've never been in a Hobie Pro Angler myself, but you got a lot of neat things, like the fact that you can put different yak gear tracks. I got a ram mount pole holder on that one. There's a ton of storage in the front here. So if you pull these rubber stoppers here, it lifts up, and you can see here I've got plenty of storage space for, ice chest, whatever I need. And these bins do remove, which is kind of cool because it gives you access to the hull and whatnot, to be able to do that. And then very, very comfortable seat that you can bring forward and backward, so it will adjust forward and backward for your level, for your leg length. And then you got these seats fold forward. Super, super comfortable seats. The only thing that I added was a little bit more support, which I would give you these right along with it. I highly recommend keeping these in here because this kind of was digging in my back when I first got the seats. So the kayaks are a year old exactly, and so right out of the gate, when they were brand new even, that bar kind of went in your back until I added these. My wife had that little innovative idea, and so you could pull down on these and get access to that and take them out and wash them if you need to. Tons of live well storage space for a kayak crate in the back. Giant rudder. This thing steers like a champ. Very easy to deploy that. You got here's your steering here in the front, your left-hand steering. And then you have your deploying area here. So you can see here, if I pull on this guy, it'll retract not like that. And then if I pull on the other one on the other side, there's one here somewhere. Can't ever find it. Somewhere along here. You can pull on that and it will bring it back up when you're bringing it back into shore. So you probably already know how that works, I'm guessing. So the other kayak, which is in Mesa Camo, which is a popular color, I think I got the two best colors, but same exact thing. There's nothing really else to say. By the way, here's the other side that brings up the rudder control when you're going into shallow water. And I believe if you're left or right-handed, you can have that steering moved over to this side. The seats can be removed if you want to. So these are just loosened right now. So you can see I just have them sort of floating in there. And you can lock these down. They just real easily slide in the back. There's a ton of storage underneath the seat. I have my yak gear sort of junk drawer. Here, I'll lean that back so you can just remove it. Remove the seat. There we go. Just put the seat like that for now. So you can see I removed the seat, and I have my yak gear junk drawer underneath here. When this is deployed and everything, this isn't in the way, and it's real easy to get to. You just kind of pull this out. I am not going to sell this with that. I'm keeping this for my next kayak, so I want to hang on to that. But you have storage here for bait and smaller tools on both sides, which is super cool. And everything is very intuitive and easy to work with. I installed a Yak Attack anchor trolley, so you're ready to go to deploy an anchor on this particular kayak. I don't have one on the blue one, so you'd have to install one for that. The storage is the same in the front on the Mesa Camo one. I'm just gonna show you how easy the seat goes back in. Slides back into the little tracks here like that, and on this side, and then you would just screw down each side and then kind of work each of the screws back and forth like that, and that'll hold your seat down. It's got really cool soft pads here for your feet, so if you're going barefoot, it's really nice. I've taken this in both in the ocean and fished off of it up in the California Delta, up in Sacramento, and in some of the lakes down here in Southern California, but only have ever used it, I would say, about 5 times, and even less for the blue one. So I take out the Mesa Camo one more often than not. As far as the trailer goes, the trailer is just in excellent condition. I mean, you can see here all the lights are in good shape. The tires are in good shape. You have the Yakima saddles. These retail for about $350. And you need these for large scale kayaks or it won't work. And so I, again, took these up to Northern California, no problem whatsoever with these strapped down. And they come with their own sort of Yakima straps that are very good, very easy to use. There's not much else I could say about the trailer, except it makes it super easy to store. And you'll see here that you don't have to be too strong. I'm doing this with one hand. I'm gonna lift this up, and I can kind of position my kayaks and move it into the garage here. Both kayaks. So it's pretty lightweight. I don't know what shape you're in, but that's pretty easy. It's minimal effort to move it in and out of my garage. So having the trailer's just been absolutely fantastic as well. You would also get the Wilderness Systems crate, comes with it. So I have just one. I don't have one for the other boat, but that's a great little storage tackle box, and it kind of fits in here and bungees down. So I have the bungees taken out here, but I believe they're removable and stuff. But anyways, for the sake of not keeping this too long, hopefully that gives you a good rundown. The holes are in pristine condition. There's just little tiny things on, besides them being dirty and needing to be, the kayaks needing to be washed. They're a little dusty, but it needs, or it has a little bit of, just on this one, just some scratches right here. Nothing big, nothing major, nothing that you would need to worry about. But if you were to walk around these, here's your little drain plug. It does have scupper holes, okay, for water to drain out. Here's some cup holders also, which is super helpful. I use this back storage area here for my hog trough. Just lots of good stuff. I put on both of these some Yakima little tracks here if you want to install like a pole or a flagpole on both sides. So that's it. Nice meeting you. Let me know. I don't think I can go to El Paso though. So yeah, I was thinking maybe you make it a trip, maybe come out for a vacation to California and pick up your kayaks and take your wife out to some of the cool places in San Diego. But I don't think I can go that far, but you got a good deal here. It's something I think you don't want to pass up. So otherwise somebody else is going to take it. So let me know if it's something that you're still interested in. And otherwise, I think what I'm probably going to do is start just parting it out and selling each one separately and whatnot. Oh, by the way, the transducer that I got hooked up there, I forgot to show you. This is all rigged up already. I'm taking the transducer with me, but it's already, I've drilled the holes there. It goes through the hole all the way to the back and comes up here out of this area. And underneath is storage for that transducer right there. And it's nice and embedded in there. So it's great for a transducer and protecting that transducer, and the cables just go down the scupper hole down in there. So that's it. Let me know. And thanks again for being interested.